I love Jake Gyllenhaal. Whoa, sorry. Don't know what came over me. Let's get this review started. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. I need like a pill or something. God. So Southpaw, directed by the guy who directed Training Day and written by the guy who wrote Sons of Anarchy and starring Jake Gyllenhaal. So Southpaw is your typical boxing movie. It's about a guy named Billy Hope who's a top boxer. At the beginning of the movie, he's at his best. He has a wife played by Rachel McAdams. He has a kid. Things are pretty good until a super tragic thing happens, and then he basically hits rock bottom. He has to basically reinvent himself as a boxer and as a dad. Jake Gyllenhaal plays the boxer in this movie. He trained for 5 months for this movie, and it shows because, wow, he was like a 12-pack. For a guy to go from playing a super creepy dude to playing this huge boxer, like, gosh dang, man. While he does have the body of a boxer, the matches in this movie are so realistic. At least that's what it seems like to me. I don't watch boxing. But in all of the matches in the movie, you feel every punch and you feel like you are there watching a live match. They got the blood dripping grossly from their mouths and you kind of want to look away, but at the same time it's just like, wow, you are just invested in the fights. Forrest Whitaker plays the trainer of Billy Hope, who shows up later in the movie to helps him reinvent himself as a boxer. And they have a great chemistry together and a lot of great scenes. So the acting and boxing matches are the strongest points of this movie. The writing goes back and forth between being pretty good and then being a little too cliched. For a movie that's so heavy with emotional stuff, some of the dialogue just feels like it's trying to exaggerate the emotion too much, so it kind of takes you out of the movie a little bit. But then there are great moments of dialogue where there's just the right amount of humor thrown in that helps alleviate this movie because it's so heavy. But there's a lot of sad stuff that happens in this movie, and you feel like it just keeps emotionally punching you in the face. And it does dance that fine line of being a little too overdramatic. Again, Jake Gyllenhaal nails it in this movie. He does a great job. While you are visibly watching Jake Gyllenhaal this movie, you kind of forget that you're actually watching him. You're like, oh no, I'm watching an actual boxer. And it's like, no, wait, that's an actor. But again, he does a great job at just totally getting into the role. So while the writing was a little off sometimes, and it was just a tad too overdramatic, it was saved by the really great acting and the boxing matches and how those were directed. It's got a great story too, and it's all about redemption, and that's not too late to fix the kind of bad parts of yourself. Even if you end up in a really low place, you can still get out of that. So for those reasons, I'm going to give Southpaw a nice. So have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And 2 questions this time. What's your favorite boxing movie? And also, what's your favorite Jake Gyllenhaal performance? Okay guys, that's it for me. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you soon. Toodles!